Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we can barely hear Muffin. Well, that's okay. This is going to be the starting point anyway. Welcome to the day-night show matches. I'm going to be casting with Covert Muffin. Zero Lamp is going to be observing and making comments at us in the background whenever he feels like it.
Oh, yeah.
Which means that we're casting with 3 people.
Boom.
However, the point still stands, as we do have a for-fun question. I'm going to ask it to Covert. And it's very simply, do you have a favorite campaign mission across all of the StarCrafts? 1, Brood War, Wings, Swarm, and Void. If you do mention Void, try to keep it spoilerless if you can.
Okay. Favorite mission. Wow. That's really tough. So I played every single campaign on brutal difficulty.
Right.
And oh my goodness, there's so many good ones. Right. Let's see. It'd be easy for me to say which mission I didn't like. But let me keep this classy. Ooh, this is tricky. There were a lot of Heart of the Swarm missions that I really enjoyed, and I thought they brought sort of like the hero into the picture, kind of like Warcraft 3 style, and really well. And they like played around with the Wings of Liberty, but what's the mission name? I really enjoyed Rendezvous before Kerrigan got like really like souped up with Primal Kerrigan. That's the one where you get queens. It's like one of the early ones.
The one where you have Lings and Queens, and there's like a bunch of irritating mastery achievements attached to that I still haven't beaten. Freaking hate that. Anyway, but yes, I know exactly which level you mean. It is a good level though, because it really introduces the basics of what you're going to be dealing with for the whole campaign. Perfect.
And my favorite thing is, especially on Brutal, is it's outrageously unforgiving because everything deals extra damage to armored units, and the only thing you have are queens, spines, and zerglings. And then just normal Kerrigan. So, like, speedrunning that level, I really enjoyed it. Because, like, casually, it's great. It's like, it's an auto-scroller. You just hold out until the timer goes off, and then you rush in with the Zerg Swarm and kill it. Like, you get to feel like the Swarm. However, if you're speedrunning it and destroy every single building before a certain time stamp, then you actually can skip that auto-scroll section. And so... So Blizzard had an amazing casual feel to the level, but then also for speedrunning purposes, it just felt really good. Like, really awesome. I really like what Blizzard did there. Very genius.
I mean, again, that they achieve. What's interesting about it is the mastery achievement that I was talking about, where you have to beat it on hard and do this thing. That's actually midway between the experience you're talking about and the casual one, where it forces you to kill all the Terran buildings before she sends you anything. It's actually very challenging if you're not really good at the game, and or at least really good berserk. I mean, it's obviously very doable. And there's guides and everything. Yeah. But like, I know what you mean though. Like I watched you try to speedrun that level actually. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. I have the current world record for it. But some guy in China did it with spine crawlers instead, but there's no replay, so I technically have the world record.
All right, until there's proof.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm just not going to post the replay. I don't want to be on the leaderboard. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's fair. That's fine.
It's like, oh, all right.
But, okay.
Yeah, no.
There's
great.
To kind of fill you in, my favorite mission actually was from the Void campaign. I can't say specifically which one it was, but remember that mission toward the end where you got to use a bunch of Protoss heroes with kind of like a Heroes of Storm setup?
Yep, I know
that was
exactly.
It. I was like, oh, this level is the best.
Yeah, it's like 2 hero micro sort of things.
The 2 hero micro, like with the couple different sections. Yeah. And I talked a little bit about Karax, and my favorite character is one, again, I won't say until everyone else has played the campaign. But you know who he is. He's the he's the guy who did the voice of Q, I think, in Star Trek.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, I see it. Wow.
Right? Oh my god.
What?
That role. He really is.
Yeah, they had a nice voice filter on there too to make him Protoss soundy. Oh my god. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's a really good pick because I love how it has that Heroes of the Storm feel. But and with that selective toolkit of abilities you can use. However, they give you the macro mechanic or the double micro mechanics, making it macro mechanics of StarCraft by giving you 2 heroes at once.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
They make you do a little extra work, which is awesome. It's like controlling 2 little mini armies. And
yeah.
But Zeros, if you want to repeat yours, I think it was...
I am as we all know, Nova fanboy. So I'm huge on like the stealthy sniper chick in like the stealth gear with a sniper rifle. Yeah, I can't get over that. So naturally the missions from like Wings of Liberty where you meet up with Nova and you infiltrate that Spectre facility. That I think that only happens if you side with her over Tosh.
Yes, correct.
Right. So that's not a spoiler because it's been out since 2010. You guys need to play the damn campaign if you think that's a spoiler.
And you get nukes in that mission.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You pick up nukes.
Those of you that
ghosts.
unmuted at the moment that I typed that are probably getting a lecture from Zero about how you should actually play the campaign. So, making sure that you got to hear that. But yeah, that guy did play Q in Star Trek, and if you want to go see who I'm talking about without me strictly naming it, look at the most recent couple episodes of Day 9's playthrough from Friday, and he shows up in that. But anyway, we have a match to cast. So what we're looking at here is
how about that?
This is match 3 of Loopyloo versus Chaossy. For anybody who doesn't know, Loopyloo obviously been around for a while. He's hanging out in the chat right now. He likes to play random. He's really good at Zerg. He kind of hits the spread on leagues everywhere from silver to platinum, depending on what he's playing. So he can really be anything. And Chaossy's actually a very new player. He also kind of plays random, but more kind of for the, like, he hasn't really decided which race he wants to focus on, or even if he ever wants to, which is fair enough. Good for him. But this guy is probably more solidly in the silver range. So kind of an interesting matchup. I'm thinking, by the way, we were talking to Moose earlier. If he decides to sign up, I will probably pair him off with Chaos, because I think they'd be pretty good. Good start.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, that said, we're going to be watching this match. We have 5 replays. That doesn't mean it went for 5 games. Loopyloo likes to give us weird things.
Yeah, he's kind of funny. He's kind of funny like that.
I'm looking forward to seeing if there are any. Because they were very creative. Like, one, he found this guy who made a mod where there was a 4th race, and he played it. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
It was weird. Yeah,
it got completely slaughtered by the AI, but it was
That's really funny.
it was fun to watch.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Wow, this map is so square. This map. Oh my goodness.
So would you like to introduce our first player?
Sure, spawning in the top right corner, we have rolling random, but ending up with the yellow Terran. It is none other than DayJ's Loopyloo.
And in the bottom left part of the map, we have his opponent. Actually, bottom left part of the map, we have his opponent. I was about to read Loopyloo from the bottom of the name thing. I don't know what my brain is today. Anyway, we have Chaossy, who also rolled Terran. So we have a TVT. Now, Chaossy tends to lie about his race at the beginning if someone asks him, I've noticed, which is a little cheeky, but I mean, whatever. I don't think he did this time. I have to actually look. Yeah, he just said the same. Okay. He's tried in the past and it didn't work out, so I guess it's
yeah. It was funny. Last series they played, he got Protoss and he lied and said he was Zerg or something like that. It was pretty funny.
I mean, he put like a little smiley face with a tongue sticking out at him to kind of imply that he was messing with him. So I'm not really sure. He's a good guy like that. But anyway, we have builds already kind of starting to shape up in the normal sense. They're going to grab their barracks, and we'll probably see what tech they're going by the time we hit 3 minutes, which is awesome. Belling See the Void.
Yeah, Loopyloo definitely starting off with some economic pressure here, just throwing down the command center. This is actually a really strong play, because getting early command centers in this game are more easily defensible, because you have that rapid regeneration of minerals you lose from planting that 400 for the command center, easily to get that barracks at the 150 mark. And then throwing down a bunker while your barracks is finishing up is also very, very easy. Oh, yeah.
That's definitely true. I mean, I've noticed that opinion across a lot of different professionals, whether they're just streamer types or the actual pros. It just seems that one-base plays, they're possible, but you gotta really get lucky. It's like all one-base plays have basically turned into cheese.
Yeah.
Not, like if the person has a good chance of holding it off, more than likely.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And actually, this is a really cool map to sort of show off if you go for an early aggressive. Like, there's actually two entrances, two entrance ramps up to the natural, so that's actually really difficult to wall off.
Holy crap,
Zergs
guys.
must love this.
Look at the workers when they return minerals. They kind of like, poof.
Oh, they pop. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'd never noticed that.
Oh my god, the
pops
gas.
in the minerals. Yeah.
Yeah.
The gas, too. The gas, like, farts.
What?
Sorry, I interrupted the analysis with
Was that in the game before?
I
don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I've got like 2 years worth of evidence on that, so we can check later. But
they've actually added in a lot of other small animations, like Protoss warpins.
They have that like
beam
of light that comes down to imply that they're coming from space.
Yeah.
Oh, I
awesome.
love it.
Yeah, me too. Dude, Blizzard, butter me up. Your small little aesthetic.
Chaossy is getting like a real quick factory, and he's also going for an expansion. I like this. He's showing some significant improvement over the last time we saw him play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Normally he like kind of sits on one base, builds an army, and then builds another base. But this is Legacy Void. You can't do that.
Yeah, we used to see him like do a lot. I remember like seeing a lot of his games on DK show matches and like Heart of the Swarm and stuff. And he used to like go for early aggression and not really have much of a fallout. But here we see the exact opposite, where he's trying to establish that economy and then also tech up to be able to put some hurt on. It looks like he's going to choose some cyclones.
Yeah, I love these things. They're a little bit tricky to use because you have to like individually lock them onto stuff. But once they lock, they kite forever until they kill you. I mean, in this game. I mean, if you're out in the field anyway. If they can get to like high ground, I think it breaks it. But actually, does it? I don't know if they ever changed that.
It's like
it's like a good friend coming over and giving you counsel and like comfort and stuff. But instead of tissues, he gives you rockets to the face, nonstop.
Well,
on that note, what is
it's
that upgrade that he's researching? I actually have never seen it.
Oh, interesting. It looks
I
like
think
it.
it's a cyclone upgrade.
Yeah, it is. Lock-on damage deals 400 damage over 14 seconds to ground targets. So, so you have to upgrade the lock.
Oh, it's probably an upgrade for the damage of it.
Oh!
When they pop out, they don't do as much, and that's probably just to make it so that it doesn't completely shut down every single opening in the game. But it did that. Like. When they first released the Legacy of the Void beta, oh, that was a time. I got to watch random people own pros with Mass Cyclone.
Whoa.
It was very broken. It auto-targeted things. It shot air and ground. The Cyclones had an unbelievable amount of health.
Jeez.
it was pretty
ridiculous.
silly. They tweaked it a little bit. Still has the unbelievable amount of health. These things take a lot of damage. But 120 health.
Ooh, yeah. Speaking of health, it looks like Chaossy is going for an early armor upgrade that's going to finish way before Loopyloo's +1 infantry attack. So this could actually work out for Chaossy if he's going to be able to get a strong bio presence along with these cyclones that he has up.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he might have misunderstood that upgrade's nature. Because, yeah, that's not going to apply to his mech units, unfortunately. But
yeah. Man, and he already has +1 attack, too, on the Marines. Ooh. Oh, there we go.
He's actually looking very defensive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did misunderstand it. You're right. There it is. But just like, he must be going for, like, this cyclone bio thing? Maybe?
Yeah, it could be.
That's an
Could
idea.
definitely be that way. Whereas transversely, instead of cyclones, it looks like Loopyloo is picking much more defensible unit, as you pointed out, which is the siege tank, which is actually really good for defending both entrances to the natural. I really like this decision from Loopyloo.
I feel like siege tanks in general are actually just a very good choice when playing anybody Golden Blow, because they're actually they require a completely different mentality to break than normal units. When you're looking at a siege tank, I mean, you know, there's a couple basic facts about it. It can't hit things in melee range. It's, you know, I think it can shoot slightly farther than it can see. I'm not 100% certain. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it can. If you look at it right.
Yes, it can.
So there's a couple elements of it that you can kind of work with there, and you know it doesn't shoot up, obviously. But still, there's that voice in your head that says, but I have stuff and I want to attack, and you end up running into it. It's not good. Basically, if you see the siege tank in one spot, you want to attack somewhere else. It can be real hard to break yourself out of the mentality when you first see it.
Yeah, and I love like adding a new sort of CG unit, which is the Liberator from the starport.
So cool. I love it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I really hope we get to see some. It looks like Chaossy's going to splash in some Banshees here to try get some harass. He actually scanned all 3 bases, getting Loopyloo's base just at the end. So both players should know each other are Terran, even though they haven't sent any sort of ground scout.
Loopyloo, by the way, he actually has the tech for Liberators. I think you only need a reactor to build them.
Correct.
Want to say?
Correct.
They
have
pretty bad range until you upgrade them on an armory, but they do their work. Chaossy getting cheeky. He's gonna throw down his third someplace where no one will find it.
Oh man, here comes a drop from Loopyloo in the top corner. It looks like he's wanting to put the hurt on, and it looks like in Chaossy's main there isn't much of anything. And oh my goodness, well, it's actually how did? Oh, Loopyloo also scanned each base. Oh my god, and here it comes in the main. The drop is going down. There's nothing in here to help defend. So let's see how many SCVs Loopyloo is going to be able to get with this drop. And it looks like he's dealing significant damage. But oh my goodness, here
that's too bad. I mean, he should be able to kill this, actually. I don't think they can... No, he didn't get a lock on the medevacs. If he did, he would still be shooting him.
Oh my goodness. Loopyloo with the diversion tactics, automatically when he reloaded up and looked like he was going down the natural, instead he's going to keep hammering it away at the main. It looks like he's going to be able to get the main command center.
There's way too much defenses back at home for what Chaossy's doing to actually work, unfortunately. He's going to get here, see the defenses, and probably get his army destroyed. He could have held that actually really easily, though. Just moving his workers out of the way, I think what he had would have scared the drop-off.
Yeah, I agree. He also has this Banshee tech up. It looks like he's going to try and move in, but there's a missile turret here in the main that's going to be able to detect that cloak.
Oh, look at that. Look at that positioning with the Cyclones. That's kind of nuts. If he can keep some vision up there. Uh-oh. Well, never mind.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, but this bio seems to be tearing away this off-mech army, and these siege tanks are also doing some hurt.
Don't do it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Scan going down from Loopyloo is going to clean up this last unit of aggression. It looks like these drop medevacs are coming back to Chaossy's base, but ooh, this planetary fortress might be exactly what Chaossy needs in order to be able to defend this push. But oh no, the workers are attacking instead of preparing the command center.
No. Oh. Actually. Oh, and he's actually cutting them around the SCVs extremely effectively there. Apparently, SCVs surrounding a Marine do not out-DPS a medevac. Which I didn't know, so that's kind of cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, this medevac field.
Look at that, look at that. Oh, okay, they do, just barely. Oh, now there's a Thor. That should kill everything here, actually. Woo! Not unless it's fancy micro. Oh! Nope, even with fancy micro.
Yeah.
Those are good units. Unfortunately, Chaossy has nothing left in his base. He does have one command center left, but he can't defend against what's coming at him now.
Yeah, ants go marching one by one. It's more like siege tanks, marines, marauders, and medevacs about to lay down the pain train. It looks like Loopyloo is gathering himself. He's closing his eyes and believing in himself, and then he's going to go in.
And I gotta imagine, by the way, this is like a totally silent army from a sound effects standpoint, but if this was a cutscene, there would be so much noise. Those dudes are all in power armor. They would like be banging on the ground as they walk.
It's the most epic walking sounds ever.
The ground would be shaking. It would be like having a stampede of horses running at you.
Everything slows down. Nothing is shooting at each other, purely so you can just see how big a Thor actually is.
And then the Thor pops out and it's this giant, massive thing.
Thor is here. It's like making Transformer noises and everything.
Come to think of it, it is too bad that they didn't do any like pre-rendered cinematics with the Odin. I think that would be awesome.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. Oh,
which unfortunately that unit doesn't exist unless they built another one, because you got to kill it in the Swarm campaign.
Oh my goodness, Loopyloo found the hidden base of Crazy Chaossy.
I mean, he did, yes. Never give up, never surrender, I suppose.
Yeah. We see some Banshees from Chaossy doing some poking in the main, but unfortunately it looks like Chaossy's going to run out of buildings, so he will lose. Of course, the match is over
He's
when
still
either
scanning.
player leaves.
He doesn't trust it. He's like, I know you got something somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's a single supply depot.
The one that he just left there and didn't kill. Boom, boom.
There can only be one. And with that, Chaossy is now absolutely destroyed, and Loopyloo is going to take the first map. GG.
Okay, so this is a best of 5, and we have at least 2 more games to cast. And anybody need a break, or are we good to continue?
Oh, let's keep going.
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Got my coffee.
You can hear Zero is just hungering at that Overwatch that he wants to play. He has access to it, and he's like, I want to play. I gotta get my fix.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
He's like scratching his mouse hand instead of like one of his veins. Like... gotta micro Overwatch.
Gotta shoot people.
I'm gonna slap the vein. I'm gonna slap my vein. Bring it to the surface, man. Hit me directly.
He gets pulled over by a policeman while he's driving. They search his car. Instead of like a heroin.
He doesn't find anything in there. It's like there's like a gaming headset or something.
Yeah, he sees like a gaming headset, like a gaming mouse and keyboard. It's like, no, officer.
He's like, kid, you're fine. You might have a problem, but you're fine.
Sir, would you like to explain what is in your trunk? It's like, there's nothing there, officer.
And then he's like, well, there really isn't anything there. Why are you acting like this? Something wrong? Are you okay, kid? You need help?
I come from a broken family.
Not really. I just really want to play Overwatch. All right.
I play it while I'm driving sometimes. Oh, I should have said that.
All right. Anyway, let's get to game 2.
All
it's
right.
gonna be on Orbital's shipyard. They seem to have a decent number of weird maps in this pool, which I'm kind of okay with because they're. I mean, okay. We don't get to see as many macro games, but we do get to see some kind of more unique strategies, and I think they're trying to draw them out so they can ban them. Not ban them, sorry, but balance them out of the game. They've actually specifically stated that on their balance updates, that they think they can balance shut down a lot of like unbeatable all-ins, quote unquote. Like they're looking at the Nidus network all-in that Zergs can do right now as one of those.
Ooh, interesting.
Which I've never seen it, so I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway. On the top of the map here, we have our yellow Terran player. It is Loopyloo. Rolling the random, getting Terran yet again.
Oh my goodness, what are the odds? What are the chances? Spawning in the bottom position of this map, it is none other than the teal Terran, Chaossy.
So I guess we're going to have another TVT, which is remarkably unlikely. I mean, it's not that unlikely.
Yeah, that's
your odds of this happening are way better than getting in the Overwatch beta, for example. But it's still a little bit surprising. Oh, burn! No, it is literally true though. Your odds are probably something like a few thousand in a million.
Something like that. A lot of people got brought into the second beta pool. I'm recognizing I see so many people playing Overwatch now whenever I log into Battle.net.
Yeah, I have no idea how many of them are permanent invites or test weekend people. We'll know on Tuesday. But like, it's cool. It's cool to see. And the thing I'm really happy about that right now, just going off on a mild tangent before we point out that Loopyloo is getting interesting in his placement of buildings. They haven't had much problems on the player side. People are getting matches kind of quick. There isn't a lot of lag yet. Like, that's great. That means cool. Like, hopefully they can move their timetable up on things. Do a better job than they thought. But yeah, what's weird about this, guys, is that you have a pocket expansion. I don't know why Loopyloo's expanding out there. I don't know. Does this occur in benefit of some kind? Maybe he can get safer minerals for his third later in the game.
I guess that's sort of what I would gather from the situation as well. But even even also weird, it looks like Chaossy is queuing up a bunch of barracks with a single SCV, and he's just kind of floating around another barracks, not really producing. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I don't know either. And this is one of those things that, like, he might have maybe read something about a, like, 5 barracks thing that you can do, but it almost seems like from a building standpoint he's more suited to playing Protoss than Terran. You're right. You do want to run like 3 people out there and build everything. It just has a lot of minerals. I wonder what happened. Yeah. Maybe he got like mixed up with something at the beginning, or somebody distracted him and he got a bunch of minerals and got confused.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, and I kind of like Loopyloo's response to this. He actually hasn't scouted out his opponent yet, I believe. No, neither player have scouted each other out yet. But he's getting a lot of barracks on top of this command center, and he almost has 2 mineral patches fully saturated. But Loopyloo also has not taken a single gas geyser here yet. He's just purely going into the hard mineral macro and trying to get as many barracks as possible.
This is something, actually, okay, here's the weird thing about this. I know Loopyloo likes to do this, the, like, mass unupgraded Marines thing. I know Chaossy picked that up from him. If he's doing the same thing... Yeah.
Huh.
Also, he's doing it slower, but that actually might be fatal, but hopefully not. We'll see.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wow, look at all those reactors going down on the barracks. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he doesn't have the supply for what he's about to do.
Oh no.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he's fixing that, though.
Yeah, interesting from Loopyloo deciding to delay getting orbital command in order to get as fast saturation as possible on both of these mineral patches. Very, very interesting choice. It looks like a scan going down. He's going to see exactly what's going on. He's going to see the reactor barracks. We'll see how he decides to respond in turn.
Technically, it's weird, because Chaossy, in a sense, has probably more production than Loopyloo, but less mining.
Yeah.
He has, like, 8 barracks, essentially.
Holy crap, more barracks coming out of Loopyloo. This is insane. We're going to see, like, a giant Marine versus Marine battle. And just looking at the unit stat, we see that Loopyloo is actually ahead. He almost has double the Marines that Chaossy does, but just looking at the production, it looks like Chaossy is matching the number of Marines being produced every single couple of seconds. So this is slightly unfortunate, because, oh my goodness, if Chaossy doesn't have enough Marines by the time this huge pack arrives, he could be in a lot of trouble.
It sort of amuses me. Chaossy is actually... He's, like, behind by 10 Marines, but if you notice, like, the APM, he has a very much more realistic representation of how much APM this takes than what Blue is doing. I don't know how he's spamming that hard, but he's up at 200 right now. And he's current is like closer to 300. Chaossy's like clearly using his mouse. He's got like almost the same mileage.
Oh my goodness!
I just find that hilarious. He scared him off because not all of his forces were together at once.
Yeah, Chaossy had a really nice arc there going on the top of this ramp and was able to pick off a bunch of early Marines from Loopyloo for practically free. But now it looks like Loopyloo is turning around to engage this, but oh my goodness, Chaossy gets a better arc to begin with and is able to pick off some extra Marines, but it just looks like Loopyloo just has more here.
Okay, now Chaossy needs to grab his Marines and run back home, or else he might run into an issue, but it looks like he's actually going to circle around, hit Loopyloo's reinforcements.
Yeah, this will be good. He can really stunt the reinforcement potential coming out of Loopyloo, and it looks like Chaossy is going to try and do some split aggression in order to pick it off, and it looks like it's actually working really well.
Yeah, he's killing all these Marines to just funnel over his forces one by one. Loopyloo so far does have the vastly greater production overall, but the efficiency of the engagements for Chaossy have just been absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
I think those 6 Marines killed at least 15 on their own.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, he just unfortunately doesn't have the mineral income to keep this up for very long.
Yeah.
He really shouldn't be getting upgrades right now. But
oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and Loopyloo has actually been floating hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of minerals, but now it looks like he's going to spend that by taking another expansion, which is great, because if we look at the main is starting to get low on minerals. Having this third base is really going to carry Loopyloo strong into the mid and late game.
It looks like 7 minutes is kind of like your your cutoff point for your main. If you are one basing and you haven't killed them by 7 minutes, you're probably dead.
Yes. Yep.
This is preliminary statements, guys. This is hypothesis theory. I've played like 7 games, but I'm starting to think this is true.
No, yeah, I think you're absolutely right there. It's really tough too, like especially if you take a really fast expansion, you'll notice your natural mines out with your main. So you have to keep up the pace, not just taking a third, but then also a fourth. But oh my goodness, Loopyloo just has so many Marines here and gets a really nice surround.
Blasts them down. There's blood and guts everywhere as the Marines lie there on their deathbeds. And we have this ball Marine's just going to keep on walking up here. And now that he's under production, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
As a Terran player, this is kind of the one situation you're trying to stop the entire game.
Yeah. Chaossy trying to pull a couple of SCVs to help defend this, but now that all of the reactors are fractentially destroyed on these barracks, Chaossy's production is quintessentially cut in half. And there's just such a presence in here with the Ball Marines. Loopyloo is looking so strong right now. Whew.
I kind of like the idea there, which was to just lift off and start mining from the natural. That is a way to get kind of more life out of your build, as long as you've done some damage to your opponent, at least on this map, as a one-basing player. I think you'd actually have the ability to keep your attack going for a little while. Other maps gets a little harder, but as a thought. Anyway,
ooh, yeah, that's a good point. That is definitely a good point. It looks like now Loopyloo adding siege tanks to this mixture just in case there's a lot of hidden barracks somewhere. Really like this from Loopyloo, saying, hey, I have the distinct advantage, but that means I need to continue to macro even more.
It's good that he picked up with a few SCVs in that command center. I mean, if this was like a 2v2v2v2 and he had a ton of distractions for Loopyloo, he could actually rebuild. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible.
Yeah.
You have to pause and make a stream in the background. I was streaming at this time? Oh, I was! This was I played yesterday. I was playing Legacy of the Void. Not Legacy of the Void, sorry. Link to the Past.
Ooh.
It's my favorite game ever.
Same thing.
And I play it as kind of just casually. I tried to speedrun it at one point and realized how optimized the game was. And I'm like, that's nope. So
yeah, it's pretty insane.
Legacy of Link.
The Legacy of Link.
Legacy of Link.
Twilight Void.
Protoss to the past.
It's one of the first Zelda games to feature Zelda as the main character.
Omega Triple X. Whoa.
You have 3 numbers.
Hang on, you have an adult channel? What?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a lie.
Woo.
What are those vehicles that the command center is floating near? Look at that. Looks like a semi-banshee kind of.
Oh, it looks like a medevac.
Oh, like the skin of a, the guts of a medevac. That's what it is.
Looks like the Chaossy is flying the command center around, just trying to dodge everything. Gonna drop a pair of SCVs here, maybe throw down a building.
He is one of those guys that will just kind of drag things out. I hope he doesn't do this on ladder. Anyway, it's okay with your friends. It's not. Don't do that on ladder, guys.
Oh my goodness.
And granted, whenever that would happen to me, I would, especially if I could tell my opponent was being super obnoxious about it, I would type, "It's time to start the hunt" in caps and just start building Void Race.
Yep. I usually have a conversation with them, ask them how their day was.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be fun and nice about it, because especially if they're salty, you got it.
Yeah. It looks like Loopyloo has finally spotted this command center and actually saw it this time when his units scouted it out. And now the swarm. Oh my goodness. Oh, here comes the ball.
No. You know, the thing is, I think he gets away, but he's gonna burn to death. Yep, he's got him in the red just slightly, I think.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's not burning.
Range.
Wow, he's just outside of it. Oh, there's the sun.
Oh! Woo!
It's bright. It's bright. Where's my shades?
looks like
totally land right there, damn it. Go land there. Land up
Oh,
there.
looks like Loopyloo's getting a reactor starport.
Yeah, well, you gotta. I mean, it's that, or you stand here and get a draw. But you can't land up there.
Yeah, you can. That would be funny, though. You'll die
if you don't. Unacceptable landing zone, Captain. He's actually not burning, though.
No,
I wonder if
he's
he's
not.
managed to convince him he is.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Please land. Land. You must land. You must save your command center. I only have a few guns pointing in that direction.
20 minutes no rush. Puppy dog face.
Dog face. Ah, here comes the Vikings. This will solve the problem permanently.
Yup. Yeah, permanently. Until next game.
In the background, Artanis' theme is playing at the moment.
Oh my goodness.
Vikings aren't. Oh, the Vikings just popped.
Here
they come.
Actually, he's gonna get just in range, I think, of that Marine. Yeah, he's gonna take a few shots. Oh, he's taking shots. He's taking shots. Is it gonna be enough? He goes down below 550. Nope, it must be 500. 500 to 525.
Yeah, it must be like 1/3 of the health or something. Actually, underneath, if you notice the image in the background, there's a bunch of like Vikings and Wraiths flying underneath.
There's a Hercules down there.
Yeah. There we go.
It is 1/3 health. 1/3 health starts the fires. GG. GG. Happy face. Boom. So that's game 2 over. And again, and like I've had, before anybody's wondering, I actually have had a really difficult time matching them up with anybody. We've just not had any bronze players. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do if no one at that level wants to play.
Yeah, guys, you bronze players need to get in here.
When I said bronze players, actually I mean nude players, not like myself.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that would go any better.
I mean, I could just leave my league and then get replaced into bronze.
Does that actually work?
Yeah, you can just leave the league and then fail all your placement matches.
Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Well, anyway, we have one more match between them. This is before the series is technically concluded. We will look at the extra games. So we will look at Game 5 if that turns out to be... if Game 4 turns out to be an actual match, then we will still look at Game 5 just to see what creative things Loopyloo came up with. We have nothing else to do after this. If we had another match, we'd probably hurry things along and be like, nope, we gotta do it, we gotta go.
Yep.
But,
schedule isn't as tight.
Not right now, so...
Fate says I'll play him with one hand.
No, Fate. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson matching people in the past. Anytime a really good player is like, I'm bronze with Tarot, I'm like, no, you're gold.
Yeah.
I know this. I've seen enough evidence of this. If you've reached platinum or higher, you're basically gold with the other races now. Whether you believe this or not. I'm not pairing you up with silver people. It's not happening.
Yeah, just like how I'm placing gold right now, guys.
Yes.
Totally.
He's at least gold in all races. For now and forever.
You should place me against the gold player.
Forever.
No, actually, in your case, you're above that too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I would obviously make an exception for this if the person lost a bunch of games at that level. So it's not like it's. I am basically a very slowly adapting MMR system. In the bottom left part of Ulrena, we have our yellow Zerg player. This time, rolling Zerg with a random. It is Loopyloo.
Yeah, Clem DJ represent. Spawning in the top, down 0-2, looking to bring it back up to 1-2 in this game. He actually chose Terra in this game. That means we have none other than Chaossy.
I look at this map. If you turn your head sideways and look at it, it looks kind of like an alien with his arms up in the air.
Oh yeah.
It's a medevac, guys. It's a medevac.
And you can see he has
oh
dimples.
Yeah, kind of is. It is a medevac. Look at that.
Oh wow, it is.
It
oh my
looks
gosh.
like it. Uh-oh. We got some interesting things going on down here.
Ooh.
Okay,
no,
so let's see. Is he gonna build an engineering bay, or is this just some friendly mining?
Oh no.
Can we share
Hey,
minerals,
sharing
guys?
is caring.
Can we share? That'd be totally cool.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
like, no, leave.
So there's this build.
End.
There's this build you could do in Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm where you just. I actually did this in one of my matches where you mass command center, and then you just get mass like planetary fortresses and orbital commands. Mm-hmm. And what you do is you scan his mineral patch, and then you just drop like 60 mules, like right onto, and then just like mine out his minerals. You're like, hey, we can share, right?
Wow.
How long does that take?
A really long time. You can mine out the entire map in like 45 minutes.
Wow.
50 minutes, something like that. It depends. It's really difficult to macro up. And then you just get a bunch of starports while you're doing this, but you just need a lot of gas. I forgot to get gas in my show match, and so the game lasted a little longer.
Oh, yeah, you did do that once.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Man, Whoopi is just actually not taking out this command center at all. He is allowing the friendship zone
Yeah, and, you know, strictly speaking, it doesn't burn down either. This will sit here for the rest of the game, if he lets it.
That is true.
I have a feeling that when Queen pops out, it'll kill it eventually.
Oh, yeah. Truche. Looks like Chaossy opting for a nice early expand here. He's going to match the economy of his opponent on that 2 base, but Loopyloo also taking a really nice third here, recognizing that early command center coming down is naturally got shut down, so there's no way early marine pressure can come up. So, may as well just drone to victory.
He's free to do as he pleases for a little while.
Yeah.
Might be getting a little too overly aggressive with that. I actually feel like at this point he should maybe consider scouting, just in case he decided to rush from there into tech. Because a Banshee would be pretty close if he wanted to do it right now.
Yeah, that is so true. And I like this, moving the Overlord in, seeing the natural base down. He's going to take 10 Lings up here and start doing some damage. Denying the SCV first. Oh, it's so painful.
Slow Lings forever.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Wow, the Slow Lings picking
he really
off.
wants to keep this.
Oh,
no. Wait, what? Oh, he's going to go finish the expansion at his base. Oh, he's dead now. He's dead now. He's just attacking. All SCV attack. Hey, I imagine he's getting a little frustrated, maybe. Well, to be honest, at this point, I'm probably thinking, well, my plan didn't work. What else can I do? And he's at least entertaining us.
Yes.
That is for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bringing all the SCVs, he's going to try and target fire the hatchery down. There's just so many Lings here, cuddling the SCVs.
I love you, man. I love you too,
I love you too, man. Oh my goodness, the feelings, the sparks, the fire.
The lifting off.
The lifting off.
There he goes.
Oh my goodness. The Zinglings here have speed. They're gonna see this command center floating away, flying in the name of freedom.
Why can't they fly?
They're like chickens. They're like really large chickens. They don't really fly. They're like raptorlings. Raptorlings have those giant wings. They just kind of jump. These guys can't even jump. Their wings just go eh. So they use them to kind of like. I actually think they probably do use those to propel themselves forward slightly, like maybe a foot, which is why they run faster. But because those wings get bigger when you grab speed.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. Looks like Chaossy doing a nice strategy actually here and taking the island. He says, "Hey, you only have Zerglings and Queens and drones, so there's no way you can get over here." But Loopyloo's gonna see.
There's an Overlord that's like, "Look, man."
Yeah.
Aw, thank you. That's nice of you. I guess I should give details. I stream at 5 p.m. Eastern on most days in the week, but it's usually like SNES stuff because my internet's bad. So, yeah. I will be playing... I mean, Link to the Past is going to finish probably on Monday. I actually don't know what I'm doing next. Maybe I'll play Donkey Kong Country or something.
Ooh, that's a great game.
It is.
Looks like Loopyloo's... Oh my goodness, the Nidus Network, the Spire. He's got both facets covered. He's coming from underneath, coming from above. This is the Wings of Liberty campaign nightmare here. where you have to do the last mission with both Nidus networks and air pressure.
Except there would be a lot more hatcheries on the map.
Yeah.
And the Zerg is quite politely not attacking you for a little while.
Yeah.
Gotta have a plot, man. We can't kill the Terrans right now. They gotta progress the story.
It's just a really good thing that they don't have a basic AI on any campaign level that just goes F2 attack.
Yeah.
Or whatever the default grab army hotkey is. Because they actually do have a lot of units starting out.
Oh.
By the way, we're going to get to see a new mechanic at play here. The Nidus Swarm cannot be targeted until it pops out of the ground. You can see it, but you can't kill it until now. And then it screams bloody terror and starts puking things.
Oh no. There's nowhere safe to hide. Loopyloo is getting upset by Meteorlisks with this. Oh my god. Oh my god. The terror.
I hate Zerg. Aww. Rush is... It's not a rush, dude. Wait, I used to do them too. Screw it. I love this guy, by the way. I think he's one of like the coolest people.
Yeah,
going back to Zerg Omega. You can do whatever you want, bro. You do whatever you want.
He's emptying a Nidus Worm into
a Nidus Worm.
Look at him run. They're just like run.
Wait, will that happen forever too? Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Because it never depletes.
So actually what happens is it makes a cap, so when new units are coming in, they do not get automatically unloaded. So unfortunately you can't create an infinite loop like that. I think they did it for that very reason.
Alright, Chaossy, you got it. I'll do that for you. Make sure you show up at the practice session too. I've got a couple things to tell you about how you play Zerg. I can help you out. We have a couple things we can discuss that will just make your life easier.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna say what those are. Anybody who's watched him play in the past will probably be able to guess, though. Guys, actually, let me plug that right now. On the off weekends when we're not doing show matches, at the exact same time slot on Saturday, we get together and just play Legacy of the Void. Next weekend, because we have a holiday and family crap happening, it might happen on a different day, but it will happen. So feel free to show up. We just get in obs and we play. There's nothing streamed. If you've got like a paranoia about people watching you play, don't worry about it. We'll be there.
Oh yeah, peep mode hype. I love peep on. That's like the best custom map idea ever. It's just a lobby where you get in, and if you want to play, you can. If you want to chill and watch, you can. It's awesome.
Okay. So we are done with the series proper. Loopyloo did take that 3-0, but we do have 2 more maps to look at. I'm actually extremely interested to see what he found for us this time.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit probably ×4 or something on these so we get through them in a... Because we have no idea what we're in for.
Yeah,
that's right.
But in Loopyloo spirit and honor, he has set these to elite AI. So they do cheat, pretty much.
No, that's the insane AI. Elite doesn't cheat.
Oh, Elite don't cheat.
It actually just plays kind of okay. It just uses weird timings and things, but
the Elite
it does actually
don't
play
cheat.
more or less.
I don't.
Yeah, they have Elite, and then they have Elite cheating. And then it cheats in different ways. Oh my goodness.
The Elite don't cheat.
Okay. So we're looking at Prion Terraces, which you've actually not seen yet. This is a very interesting palette as well. It's strictly based off of the Ire palette from the campaign. So this is what Ire looks like, essentially. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I love.
Also, there are giant-ass pylons in the background. Yes. Look at those things.
Oh my god.
That's got to be like 200 supply in one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Warp and field the entire effing map.
I gotta plug my phone into that.
They actually, actually within the storyline, they do have this thing called the Psi Matrix. This is a lore-accurate thing that exists that is a warp field across the planet.
Oh, it's beautiful.
In the first mission, that you're trying to free it up so you can use it.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. It's something like a warp field across the planet, at least across all their cities. Maybe it's not the entire planet. It obviously wasn't enough against the Zerg the first time. But every time I lose, not this day. What is he playing against? This is this is PvP Elite AI. Okay.
Huh.
Ooh, interesting.
The AI has vastly better macro. At least it's Maynarding its probes anyway.
Dude, Fate, this is absolutely my voice.
This is 10,000 supply.
Oh, he put it on that ridiculous thing where you get like BGH mins and stuff.
Oh my god.
Huh. Alright. Alright, interesting.
It looks like the Elite AI, however, it is building a lot more stuff than him. But it hasn't actually started making units. There it goes.
Now it's building the depths now. The depths are pretty good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's got a little mini comp. Got a tank zealot, depths.
Loopy's going.
Sentry.
He's already got a fleet beacon.
Oh my god, he's going for a mothership.
Get the mothership.
Wait, he can get more than one mothership?
This is a silly mod.
Oh my god, he's massing motherships.
I'll show you the true might of the Protoss fleet.
Wait, do motherships cloak each other? Now that's a question.
In multiplayer they don't if you have multiple Protosses, but I don't know what happens if they're on the same team.
Interesting.
This is probably not coded, so I imagine
it doesn't look like it's cloaking the mothership.
No, they're transforming.
Oh, that's too bad.
So that doesn't cloak mothership cores at the very least. That we can get in 3 seconds. Nope, they don't cloak each other. But here's the thing.
They're like arbiters.
For something, this is not something that ever comes up because you can't do this in normal StarCraft. The mothership is actually the most powerful Protoss unit. It 1-on-1 with everything except for a Tempest.
Interesting.
It has looking at its damage right now. It has 350 health and 350 shields. It's got all of its spells, and it has it does an 8 damage attack that shoots 5 times in 1 second.
Jeez.
So it is really strong. It comes at a point in the game when it's kind of meaningless. But if you could actually mass these, it would be almost unkillable.
Oh my goodness, mono battles.
Yeah.
Mono mothership.
Yeah. And you can build as many.
The only thing that would beat this is Mass Tempest, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Mass Carriers, maybe. There's also that ridiculous Storm spell that's on Vipers. That would probably do it.
Ooh, yeah. That's
Elite
fair.
AI is I'm going to build an army that's kind of recognizably normal. Actually, this is a completely reasonable composition for this mashup. Archons, Immortals, and a Depth Stalker. Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, this is usually what I try to go for if it gets into mid or late game, but it doesn't look like the AI is also getting any upgrades, which is interesting. Just going for pure.
You can set the AI to a bunch of different parameters, and if you set it to random, it will pick among these. Some of them are defensive and economy-oriented, some of them are super aggression-oriented. I have no idea what it decided to do, but there are versions of it that will get upgrades, I know that.
Interesting.
It's actually quite a bit more flexible and powerful than it was in Wings of Liberty.
Oh my god, I'm dropping so many frames just from how many motherships he has.
I'm not scared. Show no fear. No mercy. He's got a lot of Archons.
Oh,
yeah, watch this. They just start annihilating everything. I actually kind of hope he wins, because this is so cool.
Look at, they create a bubble in the middle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He has 11 motherships at present.
Oh my god.
With 10 more potentially creatable.
Oh man, I hope he just spams time warp everywhere.
Oh, he's already over the supply cap.
Yeah.
That apparently only takes 10 to do that.
Wow.
Well, there are 10. Aren't they 10 food apiece or supply? Excuse me.
I guess yes.
Huh.
I don't really know off the top.
6.
This interface doesn't let me click on the buttons, so I can't actually see.
8 supply each.
So it's 8 plus 2 for the mothership, probably.
Wow.
Well, no, yeah, the mothership is 6. Excuse me, the mothership 4 is 2. Yeah, the mothership itself is 6.
Okay, so it's probably the probes that pushed that over the edge then. So that would have been 80 something. But anyway.
Oh
Time Warp's going down and Laser Beam's going down as well. Archon's actually an amazing choice against this just because they can do AoE effect damage that will hit quite a few of these things. But as you can see, they're not dying that fast. The Elite AI is starting to lose units. Actually, the problem just with the Elite AI is most of the units can't shoot these things.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
Ooh, my eyes have never been penetrated with this much time warp.
Okay, it's gone now.
Time warp again.
So that one Void Ray is doing a lot of work, but yeah, he's dead. And this is actually looking really bad. Now, you'll notice that the AI has perfect blink micro.
Wow.
Oh my god.
This is incredible.
It's really silly.
Oh my god.
Okay, Master Void Ray could probably beat this easily then. Their BPS is not quick enough to kill the Void Rays.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I agree. I think Master Void Ray would shoot through this.
Oh my goodness.
Loopyloo is happy because he's winning.
Yes, he's winning against the AI.
The problem is that the AI has 4 bases and a lot of production, so it may adapt to this. I'm not sure, though. No, it's mostly building other units that are not helping it right now. I don't know why it's doing this.
Oh no. Oh, he's gonna lose it. You gotta be careful. You're gonna lose another mothership.
No!
He still has 12 motherships. He's basically lost... Like, the number has not really gone down. He keeps replacing them fast enough. He's
building 14.
12 more. Like, yeah, he's gonna be fine.
He's building 14 more over here in the center of the map.
My god.
Oh man. This super pylon's powered. Look at that. The one by the AI's base.
Justice reigns from above.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Justice reigns from above.
You know, just getting kind of on a note from that, a lot of people were, like, you'll hear people mention how disgustingly cheery Tracer sounds. She's actually a Spider-Man type character if you think about her backstory, though.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Her life is completely fucked over by that experiment. She's still happy, though. She's like, I got superpowers. What now, bitch?
Yeah.
What? I mean, like...
Yeah, I can time travel.
She can't take that suit off. If she takes the suit off, she disappears. And doesn't properly exist.
Yep.
That sucks. She's fine with it, though.
Totally cool. I mean, make it kind of dirty and nasty, but...
Yeah, touche.
I mean,
you just...
I'm sure she has, like, some kind of, like, Iron Man style thing that she can wear as, like, a minimal version of it.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I mean,
like, that's... Let's think about it. That's just awful. Like, your life is essentially ruined from that point on beyond combat operations. Until you have the suit. Then the suit's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Loopy, I don't think she's meant to have a British accent.
She does, though. Her name is Lena Oxton.
Isn't it supposed to be... I thought it was supposed to be Australian.
No. She's not Australian.
Huh.
Her name is Lena Oxton. She is very much from the British Isles.
I see.
And, no, the Australian characters are Roadhog and Junkrat. They're very Australian. Their accents are very Australian.
I know, just look how junky they look.
No, they're a straight reference to Mad Max. That's what they are. They've expressly said this.
That's really funny.
Oh, man.
Alright. We devolved into an Overwatch conversation, but that's okay, because it was Mass Mothership, and it won. Good job, Loopy.
Yay, Loopy beat the Elite AI.
You did it.
One more real quick.
Okay, let's see what this is. And then you stream an Overwatch after this?
Actually, I thought about it, yeah. If anybody wants to hang out after that, sure, I'll stream it.
Okay.
I'll try to be as amusing as I can.
Don't worry about that. Just play the game.
See how that goes.
Yeah. Just play the game.
Throw on the webcam so you guys can see my nappy hair after I was out in the
get
snow.
Chris to stand up behind you occasionally and yell at him.
Yeah, no,
That'll be entertaining to me anyway.
I mean, I'll just call Chris names on stream.
Oh, you did that anyway.
I did that anyway,
I was
right?
assuming that's gonna happen.
He's over there nodding. He's not even looking at me. He's just nodding.
I love you, Chris.
We love you, buddy.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
There you go. Standard response right there.
Alright, so what do we got now? There's normal supply looking. So the AI complained last game was unfair.
Did you play a legit game?
I don't know.
Nothing's instant building.
Yeah, so here's a normal game. I suppose.
I don't trust him.
Oh, it's okay. Never mind. I saw the length of the game, so I'm not going to comment on that. Yeah, this should be interesting. This is normal in a manner of speaking.
Yeah, so he's dropping a spawning pool already. I mean,
yeah.
we know what's coming next.
He's going to put 3 guys in gas. It's not going to be ready in time because of the economy is weird.
I can totally win. In Legacy. Well, look at those pink pylons. Kind of crazy.
They have like a tint of red to them.
Yeah, they're like frosted. They have like cotton candy frosting.
Ooh, yum.
Cotton candy Protoss.
What? Yeah, what powers the Protoss?
Candy King
Protoss.
Yeah, it's like Candy King Muradin. It's like Candy King Muradin threw up on all their pylons.
Candy toss.
Oh my god.
Candy toss. May or may not be related to Candy Crush. Please don't sue us.
Candy floss.
Please don't sue us.
Oh man.
Protoss pylons now powered by carbohydrates.
Carbohydrate. Lots of carbs and lots of calories. And high sugar intake.
Yes.
We make a special set of skins called the Scum Toss, and it's got like different advertisements on every single building.
Scum Toss.
Oh,
but of course, you know, to make it legally okay, you like change them a little bit. This is Blue Bull. Instead of Red Bull.
Yeah, it's like in movies when they don't want to pay companies to be able to advertise their product in their movie. They have to come up with ridiculous company names.
This is Coke-C. It's a fusion of Pepsi and Coke and Coca-Cola that happened in a different universe.
Nope. we called our soda Poke.
Poke.
we just called it Poke. Call it good, and we got a circle with a little thing in it.
7 down.
7 down.
It's like it came out. They released the flavor around Saving Private Ryan or something, or Black Hawk Down. There we go. Black just stuck around.
Oh my goodness.
They actually ran into similar problems in Overwatch when they were making that Hollywood map. They couldn't come up with. They had a really hard time coming up with a studio name to put somewhere. They ended up using Berkshire Studios with the Alliance symbol on it. They came up with a name for the robot producer that you're escorting across the map. I can't remember what it is, but they did successfully rip off someone's name.
Excellent.
Oh, here we go. Loopyloo with him and Speedling. There we go. And looks pretty standard to me. Looks pretty standard.
Micro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the AI is not very good at this kind of thing.
No. Oh my goodness.
There goes one adept. One adept.
It does introduce some problems. He kind of needs to kill him with this. He can't actually just kind of dilly around here.
These poor probes are like, what did we ever do?
You see like the very individual splitting. It's like watching a gorilla fight with a pillow.
The APM went up to 1200. That is an interesting analogy. I don't think I'll ever hear again.
Yeah. But it is. It has a ton of strength and power behind it, and it just can't do anything good with it. In this situation. GG.
Zergo P Kappa. GG to the AI.
So he got a bunch of achievements from that, actually, I'm pretty sure. Like, you do get a couple. Yeah, beating an AI within like 5 minutes. Did they still have that, or did they alter it because of Legacy of the Void macro? That's interesting. I wonder if
they never altered any of the Legacy achievements. There was some in here. There was like something for killing buildings with Reapers, and then when they changed Reapers like in melee, that got super difficult.
Oh yeah.
They're still possible. Like I think they go through and they make sure that they can still be done, but if they increase in difficulty, they don't particularly care.
Interesting.
So yeah, I actually do. Before we leave, I want to ask real quick because you're Fade, you're here. Did you change your name again, or are you still Barcode? I need to know because people keep changing their names. I'm now friends with somebody named I Am Zero, and it's not this guy. So I'm trying to figure out who that is.
I think Fate is a barcode. We played on co-op the other day.
Okay. So I Am Zero is another person. He's not Zero, but he is Zero. I mean, he says he's Zero. It's not the same Zero. Look, he's not Lambda. That's what I'm getting at.
He's a different Zero.
No, I am Zero.
No, I am Zero. I am Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
Together we equal 0.
They did get rid of matchmaking FFA, but that makes sense because they took it out of the game.
Yeah.
You can't do it anymore. They won't deduct the achievement from you though. If you have it on your list, it'll stay. I know that from WoW.
Oh, interesting.
Huh, that's unique.
Yes. Well, anyway, guys, we are essentially done for today. The 2 matches we casted today are once again Fenton versus Otter 1 and Loopyloo versus Chaossy 3. Chaos and Loopy will be playing against different people. We have a couple of new people I know signed up, so I'm going to probably rotate them in. Once again, if any of you are current players of the Day Night Drama Matches, I request that you go to the forums, day9.tv, to the StarCraft section, look in the Day Night forum post, and please re-sign up on the link. It may ask you to just edit your entry. That's the same thing. That's fine. I do have an additional question that I need filled out in order to help me out in the future. So please make sure you do that. Otherwise, we will be seeing you guys again for more matches in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, more matches. Woohoo! Awesome. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks. Morning dumps.